Welcome back folks, Smutley again with his Triumph 660. Somebody did ask me to do a review on the Bluetooth module on the bike, which I'm happy to oblige with. First of all though, you do need a helmet, obviously with speakers inside and a decent Bluetooth connection system. My recommendation for this would be the Schubert helmets. They're a really good helmet, especially if you have a round face like mine. They're really comfortable and they flip up, so a really good helmet which I thoroughly recommend. Onto the bike itself. I think it's quite a nice engine sound on the Triumph. There we go, that's the Rev Counter. You have the speedo, you have the gear indicator. It's on main menu at the minute. If I flick down, that'll tell me my miles I've done. I've only done 649 so far, I've not had the bike long. My average speed I think is 35.5. Then you got the mileage, which is 52.9. That's miles per gallon. Now considering I do a lot of quick riding, a lot of quick acceleration, then I think over 50 miles to the gallon is actually very, very good. When I do about 50-55, it quite often jumps up to about 70 miles per gallon. It's the engine temperature. Then we got day date, miles to the next service, and I say I've done 1,254 miles according to that. That's grand. Dimmer, so we can go up and down, we can make it dimmer, we can make it brighter. And we do this by using the left and right arrows, nice and simple. There we are, the bike's in neutral obviously, we've got the time and the date. Press down again, that's my music module, so you can fast forward music. You cannot skip tracks, sorry, you cannot skip albums or anything, but you can skip tracks backwards and forwards. And then we have the volume, that's quite handy to have. Obviously when you get a telephone call, up on this bottom screen it'll actually tell you who the caller is and their telephone number if it's listed on your book in your contacts. Your main menu, you can adjust the riding modes, so that's rain or road. Do the bike setup to adjust the indicators and the traction control, and obviously the service intervals. Trip setup, that's quite self-explanatory. Come out of the main menu now. Boop. Display setup, the Bluetooth setup. What I will say with the Bluetooth setup is that you need to download the Triumph app. That's very important, otherwise you won't get the sat-nav features. Now the sat-nav features, you're not getting a full TFT colour sat-nav. It's for bikers, it's minimalised, so you just get roundabout signals, left and right turn signals, and that's it. But it cuts down on distraction. I think if it was a full colour screen, it's very distracting. And if you didn't want that, to be fair, you could save yourself 200 or 300 quid and not get the Bluetooth module, and just get yourself a decent phone holder like the Quad Lock. For 60 quid you get yourself a case and the Quad Lock, and you can put that there. I have both because I wanted it for resale value. Reset the defaults, obviously I don't want to do that, so back to main menu. Okay, and that's it for the Bluetooth. There's not a lot to say about it really. It's a very good system. Not really necessary, but I quite like it. Moving on, I'm going to talk about the next-based camera here, which is 1080p. I always thought it was a 720, but it's 1080 full HD. I highly recommend these. I don't like a camera on my helmet. This fits nicely on the bars. It's connected to my battery, so all I've got to do is remember to disconnect this each time I finish my ride, otherwise I get a flat battery. The only other thing I would say about the unit, it's a great unit, nice and easy to use, but the screen here on certain humid days it will get condensation. From what I understand, they all do it, but it hasn't affected the workings at all, so I'm not really worried about it. It's just a little bit of condensation gets under the screen, but you can still see it's on, so it's never really bothered me. So that is the next base 1080p camera. And that's it really, folks. Enjoy your day, safe riding. This is Muttley out.